The IMTAN function within Excel allows us to calculate the tangent of a complex number. Now, to write this formula, we simply write = IMTAN, and then we need to supply one argument, which is a complex number. So in column A, I have some complex numbers. I input this as the argument, close the parentheses, press enter, and pull this downwards. Out comes the tangent of this complex number. Now do keep in mind that complex numbers are represented as strings within Excel, and so we definitely need to use these special functions to work with complex numbers, such as the IMTAN function. Now, when working with real numbers, we can obtain the tangent through the division of the sine by the cosine. Does this relationship also hold true for complex numbers? Well, let's find out. We can also take a sine of a complex number and then divide this by the cosine of the same complex number. Now, to take the sine of a complex number, we need to use the Excel formula msin. So this will return the sine of a complex number, and we supply it with the complex number. Now, as you can see, my complex number consists out of a real and an imaginary part. Do keep in mind that we can indicate I also with a j, so that is often done in electrical engineering. Now I close the parentheses, and now I need to divide this by the cosine of this complex number. Unfortunately, we cannot simply write a division symbol because then we are calculating with real numbers, so that will not work with complex numbers as those are considered as strings. So we need a special formula for this, which is the mdiff function. The mdiff function within Excel will return the quotient of two numbers. So basically it divides two numbers. So the first number is the sine of the complex number, and then we divide this through the second number, which is the second argument of the mdiff function. And so here we will be using the mcos function of the complex number. Okay, so we supply to it the same complex number, close the parentheses twice, and press enter. And as you can see, when I pull this down, you can see that we are getting exactly the same result. So the answer is yes, the relationship that the tangent is equal to the sine divided by the cosine also holds for complex numbers. Now, whenever you need to calculate the tangent of a complex number, you can do this using the IMTAN function. Thanks for subscribing and leaving an optional tip. Consider watching this video next.